Apex fans have now come to the point where basically they spoke out enough and Apex was kind of forced to change the rule. What's going on, everyone? Hope you're all having a great day. Hope you're all doing well. My name is J Miles, of course, and today's video we got a lot to talk about. News regarding the next season to Apex pros and fans forcing Respawn to change a rule. A lot has been going on, and honestly, for the good. I would say honestly, this is the first point in about 5 months where I've genuinely felt like Apex was about to do something great. But first, dad joke of the day. I apologize for this one in advance. It is really bad. Coming from Honey Bunny, why don't ants get sick? It's because they have antibodies. Make sure to leave your dad joke of the day down in the comments below. The best one gets pinned and in the next video. So without further ado, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get on with the video. So first off, I want to ask, why didn't you subscribe whenever I asked? No, I'm just kidding. No. So first off, in my last video, I talked about pros being extremely upset and angry that they were now having legal stream snipers, which were basically coaches in the ALGS allowed to talk to their players during the actual matches. So the reason people were mad is because you could obviously just pull up a second monitor or a third monitor or your phone, whatever, and get information from other streams and just tell your teammates, hey, for instance, I think the next ring might go here, and in reality you just watched another team scan beacon. Well, they actually made some changes to this because the outrage was so much. Made 2 changes actually, and they're really good in my opinion. Here's what they are. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Number 1, the now minimum stream delay is 10 minutes instead of 5 minutes. And number 2, they actually are not allowing coaches to talk to their players in the middle of the game anymore. So personally, I think this is a really good change, and I'm really hoping to see more changes like this in the future. Moving on to the next topic. Usually I thought about maybe doing more videos at a longer rate still, but doing more of these topics. But I really need to throw these topics in because I feel like they're really time sensitive. So I want to let you guys know on something else that's coming into the game from a Respawn developer who replied to Monsoon on Twitter. Monsoon said, when is Apex Legends going to properly support the tier 1 scrimmaging scene? Why is it that we have to wait for a third party to host good scrims for us? Why can't we just have customs, man? Why do random people get to sit in custom lobbies 24/7 and no teams or players get it? Now, Respawn developer Zach Connolly actually is an EA Respawn representative for competitive gaming, and he replied and said soon. Now, that was really good. People were kind of excited. Okay, this is pretty good. But Reptar actually stood up and finally, I feel like, put his foot down on this. Let me know what you think. He replied to the soon and said, please stop with the soon stuff. It's never soon enough. Another day of missing practice because we don't have the proper resources to do so. Very lame from our perspective. But what I'm trying to figure out is the meaning of soon. What does he actually mean about what is he soon bringing? Is it custom lobbies? Is that to everybody, or is it just a custom lobby for tier 1 scrimmages only? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Personally, I would love to see custom lobbies. We do know they're coming. Ryan Rigney actually tweeted this out months ago, and Chad Grenier has also talked about it months ago. So we do know it is eventually coming. We just don't know when, and I'm not sure if this is what he was hinting towards. But I understand the frustration coming because Six actually also tweeted and said, went from doing EU and NA scrims every single day to literally 0 practice and just waiting for tournaments to get on. The only practice we can get. This isn't it. It's been unreal to me that this has gone on as long as it has. This cripples T1 and T2 competitive growth, and Panders actually replied to this and said they'd rather have content creators play hide and seek than let the pro players practice for their jobs. I do think it is time to give everybody access to the custom lobbies. I know that they're working on it. We know, like I said, that it's coming soon. I hope and pray that it is right around the corner. I really hope that soon doesn't mean 6 months from now. All right, in our third topic today, before we get into our golden nuggets, this one is extremely ridiculous and it's very long, so prepare to sit down with your glitch energy and drink up because this one is going to be a roller coaster. Okay, so long story short, Dowtoosh was playing a tournament. Cloud9 was in the same tournament, and Cloud9, Zach Mazer, I guess, kind of upset Dowtoosh, and Dowtoosh fans that were watching him live were not happy. So for whatever reason, they decided to go into the stream of Zach Mazer and try to roast him. Well, unfortunately, Zach wasn't streaming, and so dumbest idea ever, these idiots go over to his girlfriend's stream and start roasting her. So Zach's girlfriend Clara tweeted out, "You are actually so cringe and have no life if you chat hop into someone else's chat to talk crap over killing your favorite streamer. Million times cringier when you go into their girlfriend's chat who has nothing to do with any of it." So T Squared, which is surprisingly an Apex Legends caster, and I'm really surprised he even responded to this, say, "I'm not sure what people don't understand about winning. If a team is ahead of you and you feel up for the challenge, take it. Games are supposed to be fun. So many people are butthurt here, not replying to any of you specifically. How can I hate a team with one of my best friends are on? You are absolutely all delusional. Go take a chill pill." Yeah, and from here, as you can tell, it got bad. Imperial Hal saying, "You're clearly the delusional one here, Tom, with your statement." And Tom just basically said they contested you 5 games. You knew it was happening. Timmy's team was contested almost every game. It's fair to say if Zach wanted to win this is an optional play. Is it the best play? No, but it's crazy that you call me delusional when I talk you up every chance I get. I'm done here. Then Imperial Hal goes on and on. They go back and forth about not understanding. I guess they just can't agree on what true griefing is. It feels like the same argument has been going on for way too long, of people getting upset that one team is quote unquote griefing, but in the definition of another person, it's not griefing. And in the definition of a lot of people, it is griefing. So it's like, who's gonna lay down the law here? Who's like, I feel like Respawn at this point needs to step in and say, okay, here's the definition of griefing. Here's what you're allowed to do. We catch you doing this, you're getting banned. Or maybe none of this is griefing. You're free to do whatever you want. You're free to land on whoever you want, challenge whoever you want, take the weirdest fight to whoever you want. But I feel like somebody's got to step in and lay down like an official rule, because then it started to get between Albert Lely and Daltouche, and people deleted their tweets, and people were blaming Daltouche for Zach getting death threats over stuff like this by saying it's deserved. And Daltouche just replied and said, "Bro, I was talking about Zach having people come into his chat after the grief. Nothing more. No reason for this to get crazy out of hand. I'm sorry for saying it deserved. It was stupid. My fault." And it was because they had this tournament with like content creators and streamers and pros and all of this stuff. And whenever they contested and they killed them, Imperial Hal and Daltouche and all of them, they basically were making jokes about going over to Zach's stream and going over and telling him he's bald and making fun of him, whatever. And whenever he wasn't live, they went to Clara. And I don't know, it's crazy. I get the friendly banner and all, but it's like, you know, you have such a big influence. You got to be careful with what you say, because you're going to get weirdos that support you that are going to just go and send all these death threats to this dude. So it definitely wasn't the play to make. The tournament wasn't really that serious, but this is why we can't have nice things. Last segment of the day, we got the golden nuggets. I'm going to run through these really quick because we've got 3 and they're all pretty much worthy of their own video. I probably should make their own video out of it, but I didn't. So here we go. Number 1, I want to let you guys know that the gameplay trailer for Apex Season 11 is coming out on the 25th. They just went on their premiere on YouTube, whatever, and have it set for October the 25th. So make sure to stay tuned for that. And I will be doing a watch party here on the channel at 11 a.m. Eastern. Actually, I'll probably start at about 10:30 a.m. Eastern and play with some viewers after the fact. And the last golden nugget, I think I'm going to decide to let the third one go, and I'm going to make a separate video out of that because it is extremely extensive and long. So our last golden nugget, make sure, honestly, I would advise you guys go into this tweet. This might be a really good idea to get some feedback from the community here. So a Respawn developer named Jello is a game designer at Respawn. They actually tweeted out and said, "What's a quality of life change you'd like to see added to Apex?" And so now they're getting feedback for just quality of life changes as well. I know that they've been working on some stuff all together, so I'm really hoping that they actually don't just like, I hope this isn't a tweet but like a bait. I hope this isn't just to get impressions or get likes or, you know, get feedback that you don't really use. I really hope that there's some really top comments here will actually get used, the feedback. So make sure to go look at these. Go like some of them if you think that they're really good and you really want to see Respawn do some of these. There are some good ones here. Noko saying he would like to see some ult indicators for teammates, unnecessary audio removed for beeping after popping syringe, visual clutter when shooting terrain moved. I 100% agree with that. Blue thermites for teammates thermites and red for enemies. That would be huge because I can't tell you how many times I've decided to not go out the building because I don't know if it's my teammates or not. Caustic old barrels have indicator where it begins and ends, and Wraith portal timer to help new players. I think that's really good idea, and hopefully they will listen to some of these. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Go Dogs, even though they're not playing today, but they will beat Florida next week. Hope your college team does good today, and I'm out. Later, Gators. By the way, I got a fresh cut. I don't know if you can tell I'm wearing a hat because I'm kind of self-conscious about it, but whatever. Peace, guys.